Welcome back to the Would You Rather questions. Here we are again today. I always enjoy doing these. I always have a lot of fun, so I hope you guys enjoy them as well. It's going to be life-changing today, guys. I have a feeling. I don't know what it is. I just have a feeling that there's going to be some good questions. And starting off with, if you were having a baby and the technology existed, would you rather genetically alter your child or leave it to nature? Depending on how far the technology can go, like what I can do with it, that will definitely affects my answer. Now, if I could give my son laser beam vision, so he could shoot laser beams out of his eyes, I would certainly do that, because I feel like that would help him somewhere down the road. I think like one day in life, my son's older, he sits me down, he's like, Dad, I just really want to thank you for giving me fucking laser beam eyes. It's really helped me out. I feel like that's what would happen. I mean, how could you be mad about that? No one messes with the kid that shoots laser beams. Anyways, I'm genetically altering the kid. Most people said leave it to nature. Well, nature doesn't give out free laser beam eyes. I'm sorry, that's not how it works. No way around death. Would you rather be president, but then be impeached after 3 weeks, or have complete power over the world, but be killed after 3 weeks? So they're saying there's no way to get out of being killed in that situation. So complete power for 3 weeks and then be dead, or be president, do pretty much nothing. What does a president achieve in 3 weeks? Nothing. I feel like if I had complete power over the world, I'd be able to get some stuff done. I'd be able to get some things rolling, get the ball rolling on a few things. And after 3 weeks, I get killed. I go down as a martyr and a hero, depending on what I decide to do with my 3 weeks. I think I would choose that. Way more interesting than, oh, yeah, he was president for three weeks. What did he do? Nothing, right? Yep, complete power. They taken complete power. Would you rather own a lightsaber or use the Force? I'm gonna have to go with use the Force, because you gotta have the lightsaber on hand. There's definitely situations where Jedi's come in when he hasn't had his lightsaber. I'm sure it's happened. I'm sure he's been on the shitter, he's been taking a dump, and all of a sudden, a freaking Yeti busts through the door. And are there Yetis in Star Wars? I'm not a big Star Wars guy. Blow my brains out in the comments. If you were stuck in the woods, would you rather have a tomahawk or have a knife? It's a silly question. It's a silly question. Of course the tomahawk, better for chopping off my own leg when I need to eat it. I'm not seeing the downside to not being able to feel any pain. It's basically saying don't feel any pain or have your bones break all the time. Oh, I'll take the bones breaking all the time. What the hell? Of course I'm gonna take not feel any pain. Am I reading this wrong? Not be able to feel any pain. I see that could be a problem if you have some weird fetish, some creepy fetish that involves whips and chains and fish hooks. But I don't have any of those. I don't want brittle bones. Taking that. 6%. Okay, so everybody thought the same thing pretty much, except 6% of people were like, brittle bones, yeah. Oh yeah, I could use some brittle bones. I could use some fucking shattering bones in my life. Would you rather only eat reheated leftovers for the rest of your life, or pay? How are you getting the leftovers? Is somebody eating the food and then giving you the leftovers? Because I mean, leftovers means you cooked the food, ate it, and then you had leftover. Regardless, reheated food. Got it. Pay to eat out at restaurants for every meal for the rest of your life. I'm gonna be honest, I pretty much do that anyways. Would you rather never be able to touch blue or never be able to touch red? Oh, I see what they did. It's ironic because, do I need to explain the irony? Do I need to? I don't think I do. But this is pretty good. I'd never touch red though. I like blue more. I just like touching blue things. If I can't touch blue, then I'm not gonna be able to touch blue things. I don't know, things that are blue. There's plenty of good blue things, okay? Would you rather be a manly woman or a womanly man? Oh, maybe a manly woman and I'll just go off to become a lumberjack and no one will know. Manly woman. Oh, 50-50. How often do we see that? But more people chose manly woman. Would you rather have squirrels for hands? Now we're getting interesting. Or have guinea pigs for feet? Squirrels for hands? You have I can't even imagine. Like, okay, let's pretend. Let's think like you're wearing a squirrel like a glove. You just put your hand up its butt. So do the squirrels, are they living squirrels that they'll move around freely, or do I control the squirrels? I'm gonna guess I control the squirrels because they're mine. They're my hands. Guinea pigs don't seem like a safe thing to be walking on. I'm gonna be honest. They don't seem like they would. They seem very fragile to be walking on, to be putting the full weight of a human being on it. So I'm gonna go for squirrels for hands. Feel like, you know what? It's really. Sometimes I have a hard time getting into nuts, and I feel like that would completely solve my problem. Squirrels for hands. Most people chose guinea pigs for feet. I would love to know why. Why? Maybe because they don't have hands anymore. I see why now. Never mind. My choice probably wasn't a good one. Would you rather date someone who looks 12 or date someone who looks 80? Date someone that looks 80 because I'm kind of going for that Queen Elizabeth look in a woman. I need them nice and a nice ripe age of 80. So who knows what age? It doesn't tell you what age they actually are. Whatever. I'm going with date someone who looks 80 because why the hell would you want to date someone that looks 12? What the fuck? What is wrong with you? Most people chose somebody that looks 12? That's fucking gross. You fucking weirdos. You should be locked up. You should be on a list somewhere. 80-year-old woman, now that's a nice ripe age. It gets interesting when you're throwing it around and you don't know when she's gonna break something. Would you rather drink only water and alcohol for the rest of your life, or drink anything other than alcohol for the rest of your life? Well, the one on the left is way more limiting. Water and alcohol? That kind of sucks. I'm not that desperate for alcohol. Do I look like an alcoholic or something? That one. Okay, most people chose that. That's good to see. There's 20% of people are alcoholics. Would you rather be a professional taser testee? Would you rather be a professional taser testee, what sounds like an awful profession to go into, or be a professional beanbag gun testee? Beanbag gun. Did you make that up, or is that a thing? Is there a thing as a beanbag gun? Shoots freaking beanbags? Or a taser? I'll take the beanbag because, a taser. How often, if you're a testee, you're getting tased all the time, right? That's like being the guy that tests anal thermometers. Hey, what do you do for a living? Oh, I test things in my butt. Would you rather have a lover who only speaks on Mondays? Preferably. Or have a lover who only speaks in Pig Latin? Put a bullet into my head. Pig Latin, you guys know how I feel about Pig Latin. And if you haven't seen that video in which I speak about Pig Latin, you can probably tell by my tone how I feel about Pig Latin. Anyways, a lover that only speaks on Mondays sounds like a plus. All the reason to hate Mondays, though. Just kidding. Would you rather be a lefty or a righty? I am a lefty, and I love it. If you only had one knife, what would you spread first? It's not like I'm... What do I look like? A guy that's just dying to spread something on bread? Oh, man. Oh, damn. That peanut butter looks really good, bro. I bet I could spread that on things. Oh, I'd spread that so hard. I'm going to spread peanut butter. I'd spread that peanut butter so goddamn hard on a nice slice of bread right now. Just give me a knife, man. Give me a knife. Would you rather die by freezing in Antarctica or die by walking through the Sahara? Damn, I don't know. I'm going to go with Sahara, though, just because I saw that movie. I was on a plane last week, and I watched this movie, Everest, when they climbed to the top of Mount Everest, and, spoiler alert, everyone dies. Well, not everyone, but the people that you want to live die. It sucks. It's awful. The people that you could care less about, you weren't even invested in them. Those are the ones that live. So they're one of those kind of movies. Anyways, it seemed awful. It seemed absolutely awful. God, death by freezing. I can't handle that. Would you rather have a light lisp or a slight cockeye? Like an eye that doesn't quite shoot straight. Well, I'll tell you what. If I had that slight cockeye, my laser vision would be a little off. So I can't do with that. I'd rather take the lisp. Would you rather be attacked by 50 duck-sized horses? Okay, who the fuck wrote this question? Who? Or be attacked by one horse-sized duck? 50 duck-sized horses. Are you kidding me? This question is beyond ridiculous. How does somebody think of asking this question? Be attacked by 50 duck-sized horses. That would be absolutely crazy. I'll take that. I feel like if they're duck-sized horses, you can kick them around. You can get rid of those horses, and you could even take one and keep it with you. You'd have a horse the size of a duck. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Although you could cook up that horse-sized duck, but I just don't think that's as interesting. Oh, but if it was a horse-sized duck, you could ride him into battle. You could ride him into I don't know who you're going to battle with nowadays, but you could do it. You can ride him into Walmart and just start chopping heads. I'm doing that just because my Walmart head chopping fantasy. If you walked into a room, would you rather have everyone stare at you in disgust? That already happens. Or have everyone look away in disgust? Look away or stare? I'm going to have everyone stare at me so I can stare right back at them. And slap them. Most people chose look away, probably because they don't want that confrontation. Would you rather fight Spock or fight Kirk? I'll take on Spock. No, I'll take on Kirk. He's kind of a fuckboy. Yeah, I'll take him on. Leave your 90-year-old grandmother in a car on a hot day with the windows up, or leave your dog in a car on a hot day with... So basically, do you want your grandma to die or do you want your dog to die? Who do you value more, your grandmother or your dog? I don't have a dog, so I'm going to have to say grandma. I'll leave grandma in there, but I'll put some water under the seat for her, a little dish. She can pull it out and have some water. Yeah, I'd definitely rather leave my grandmother in the car. Because, you'd hope that your grandmother is a little smarter than your dog, and she'd figure out how to roll the windows down, or maybe get out of the car if she needed to. She's 90, but she's not dead yet. Would you rather get chopped up by a wood chipper or get run over by a steamroller? Actually, I'm going to get chopped up by a wood chipper, but make sure I'm pointing in the direction of like a wedding or something so I just go everywhere. That'll give him a nice wedding story one day. Honey, remember when that man was shredded into a million pieces all over the audience of our wedding? That was nice. Alright guys, so I think that's a good note to end this off on. I hope you did enjoy today's Would You Rather questions. If you did, don't forget to leave a like if you want some more. And of course, I will see you all in the next video. Have a fantastic day and a fantastic life. Goodbye.
I think he's stuck behind the door.
Yeah, I don't think he knows how to use the doors. I don't think they're on that level of intelligence.
Whoa!
What? Did he just open the door? What the hell?
He got me, dude.
Oh, no, he got you? Ah, here he comes! Oh god, he's fast! Come on, oh god!
Where are you, dude? Let me help you out.
Help me. Oh my god, he almost got me, dude.